There are so many fantastic little stories sprinkled throughout Baldur's Gate 3 that it's very probable you've missed some of them. These tidbits are so minor in detail that they don't impact the main storyline in any meaningful manner, but I feel like if you take the time to discover them, it helps solidify the world building and really puts it into perspective how some of the people of Faerûn thought to deal with what was happening around them. For example, I probably would have missed this one in Act 2 at the Reithwin Tollhouse if my friend didn't get the perception check here that explains how to open the vault. While I was exploring, I came across a safe in the toll house, and like any good loot goblin would do, I wanted to crack it open to see what was inside. However, success meant rolling a 30, and while it was possible, the dice were just not on my side that day. So I waited for my friend, and one of his characters was luckily able to pass a perception check that would reveal this note on the wall next to the safe.
Oh, good job.
The note itself reads, "If you find the safe, I'm inside. Had to shut myself in to avoid the shadows. There's no gold if you're thinking of killing me for it. Garangoth moved it all to her personal coffers, and I'm unarmed anyway. Just let me out when the shadows are gone, and I'll find a way to repay you. I've only got 3 candles with me, so hurry." The combination to unlock the safe has been written in big, bold handwriting below. When the safe is opened, the narrator will add, "The skeletal remains of the hopeful survivors still waiting to be rescued, their desperate refuge now their everlasting tomb." Pausing so that you can get a good look, but inside was actually a person trying to camp out the dark rain cast over the town of Reithwin by thorm. I was thinking about it, and on one hand, you either experienced the nightmare firsthand and died to one of the horrors created as a result of Thorm, or you could be this person and try to ride the whole thing out safely inside a locked vault. What would you have done? You know, now that I'm editing and thinking about it some more, I don't know the exact timeline of how this all went down, but this person locked inside the safe obviously thought it wouldn't last longer than a couple of hours, because they put themselves in an enclosed space and mentioned that they brought candles which would eat up the limited amount of oxygen in there. But even if I was that person, I would probably have tried to put the note as front and center as possible, like on the vault door or something, because out of the 4 adventurers in our group, only one was astute enough to see the note taped to the wall on the side, so the likelihood of someone else having found it at the time was probably very slim. Before I close out the video, here's a question for anyone who is super knowledgeable about the lore. How long was Thorm terrorizing Reithwin? I'm not sure if it was stated somewhere and I missed it, but I'm curious to know how long he ruled over Reithwin for, so if you know, please let me know in a comment.
Um,